did make a note of it somewhere. I will check that, but yep, the fuel, it's going to drink fuel, but the
Good luck,
tyres
everyone.
can last a long time. They're big bulky
Yeah, I'll
tyres
need
on
it.
these cars. As we get ready for the
Yeah,
race
good
now,
one.
they're going to start rizzing.
Books are open every time I spin off the track.
I don't want to start P1.
That's alright, I'm at the back, so you should be through by the time I get there.
Top of the screen, to the right of the race name. As the countdown starts, the guys get gridded up. Last chance to get your setups tweaked, get your fuel sorted. If you're going to go with less fuel or maximum fuel, now's the point they do it.
Be ready.
Let us know in the comments who do you think is going to win in the P1s. Will it be Paulson?
Go.
Second, David.
Right side.
Yellow flag.
Clear right.
Get ready. On board, Mark Hayden.
Green flag, you're clear.
We're away. And it's a
Yellow flag.
Mark Hayden straight away. William Ford.
Car left. On your right. Clear right. On your right.
You're clear. Incident clear.
Clear right.
We'll try and find out, but William Ford heads into the first corner in the lead, but then he, oh no! Davide Castello's turned round by William Ford. Well, there doesn't appear to be much damage on the car there, but William Ford
Good start.
Davide Castello there, and it caused the spin. Mark Heyman got off the hook a little bit there, but William Ford, after a brilliant start, posting now, I think he stopped to let Castello by. We're going to do a Lando Norris here. Screen like he did, but anyway, lap one. Let's get to it. Heyman leads after a bad start. Managed to make up pieces. Jonas Lindbergh, I think he started fifth, has got himself into second. So
Sector 1 is clear.
third place. Digitally gets himself up to fourth from ninth place. The leader of the P2s at the moment is Levente Gerkos. Chris William is all the way down. Just getting onto the banking now. He missed that, but he must have had a spin of some sort. It was a very scrappy start from everyone. And it's not the easiest place to have a standing start. We don't have rolling starts in race room, which is a shame.
P4. This is excellent, mate. Keep it up.
Leads the way here at Daytona as he enters lap 2. 1.5 seconds clear of Jonas Lindbergh. Comes across the line, Jack Daniels livery. Big opportunity here for Lindbergh in a good position. Just in front of Snowguard. Davide Castello and William Ford, two of the fastest drivers on the track. They've got it all to catch up now. Boyle is 20 seconds behind Mark Heyman, so it's all got made up on pace alone and the pit stops. Levente Gerkos well away in the P2s at the moment, 10th overall. He's got two P1s behind him. P1s are going to get past quite easily on the straight, but at this point now on this part of the track, Davide Castello is behind him. Will Davide go for it? Davide close in. Levente doesn't battle too much with the P1s. He knows it's not his race. He lets them go quite easily. Good stuff from Levente there. Carl Smith gets past him, as does Castello. Castello back into the top 10 overall. William Ford right behind Levente there, trying to make up places. William Ford 16 seconds now behind Heyman. And Heyman is 2 seconds clear.
Okay, pit stop requested.
He knows he's not going to battle with them. He knows they'll eventually just filter past. William Ford is on the side.
Pit stop cancelled.
It's not backing too much, it seems, with Britain. Oh, and that was very close between William Ford and Carl Smith. But William Ford gets through the first stop safely. It's hammered down now as he's got to work to catch up with the rest of the pack and the leader, Mark Heyman. Oh, and it's a slow down penalty for Lewis Walker track limits. See him braking on the banking there to try and serve the slow down penalty. And tries to get himself back up to speed. He's a couple of seconds behind Melvin Garland in front. Melvin Garland, third of P2s at the moment. Good stuff from him. What a way back from Sturler and Gerkos. Sturler not far behind. Levente, she's 4 seconds up the road. Just to revert
front. The gap is 1.2 seconds. They're pretty slow into international horseshoe.
Set on Castello. He knows Castello's quick, so he's just going to keep as close as he can to Castello and get up the field. As he moves in on Jamie Dory in the Emirates car.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 1.6 seconds.
2.3 now. It's a little bit time for Heyman. Heyman won't be worried about that. In the last lap, Heyman did back to 6 to 7 tenths quicker.
The leader has just done 132.89. Fastest lap for Lindbergh, 132.84. You've just done 134.27.
Second behind, but he's still
Yellow flag.
Alexander Jacobson.
Green flag, you're clear.
Not a good start for him. He looked good in qualifying, but it's not good so far for him. Cutting the bus stop too much, it seems. We might get a lot of them today. Cutting the bus stop.
Green flag, sector 1.
Castello has managed to move his way past Jamie Dory. Oh, and there's a spin back there. That was slowly good. No, it wasn't. What's that? I'm trying to find it. I've got no hope of finding it. Whatever that was, there was a spin there. Was it Castello? No, it was Simone Guido. I was right first time. Simone Guido spun at turn 1 there. Find himself way down the ollie. He was in third, but that does promote Karnien returning from injury into third place. Injury or illness, one of them. Apologise, Car. But out on his own there, third place. All he's got to do, hit his marks, stay in third. Nieberg drops to over 3 seconds behind Heyman now. Heyman very much in control of this race so far as he comes through the bus stop. He knows William Paul and Castello got it all to work for. All he's got to do is hit his marks, and he's in control of this race.
The leader's just done 132.51.
Markers, essential. Control the car with the tyres.
Yellow flag, sector 2. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. P3. Looks like P6 has gone off in turn 6.
He's getting away from Andre Sterling, who is 15 seconds behind. Valente in control of this at the moment. Ben Cisco flipping up and down the order there. I'm not sure what happened there, but Davide Castello mincemeat of these P1s at the moment. Got his way past Petter Nyström. Now looking to John Dowling, and oh, that was a brave move from Castello as he gets his sideways. That was a very optimistic move from Castello. Dowling got away with that. He stood firm, remained in the corner. There's no way Castello was going to make that move there. Looking a little bit desperate. Castello is trying to get himself up the order. We look to Green.
We think Dowling has gone off in turn 6. Sector 2 is clear. The gap behind is now 3.4.
Around turn 1. They still keep going, and there's a P1 right behind Rumian. Is that my favourite? No, it's not. No, that is Lewis Walker. P2 there, that is Ryan in a different type of P2 there. He's battling closely with these guys. A little bit of door rubbing, you don't want to do that in front.
You've just done a 134.12. That's your best lap in this session.
Very argy-bargy racing so far, very unlike the prototypes, but Soraya manages to get past Lewis Walker and Melvin Garland in their own race, it seems, giving each other a lot of room there. Hal Smith has received a slow down penalty, and would you believe it, it's in the bus stop. You'll have to serve that round here. Just catch up.
The gap to Lindbergh ahead is increasing. It's now 6.4.
And that was a much better move than that of the previous lap. Dory back here, gaining on Petter Nyström, and behind is Will Paul. Will Paul is losing time with Davide Castello. He's getting past each other much quicker. He's switching it sideways. Now he's going to scrub his rear tyres.
Sector 2 is yellow.
That's the advantage Heyman will have right now. Keeping the tyres nice and cool, no flat spots or anything like that. See these drivers drivers getting
Sector 2 is clear.
tyres up brilliant first couple of laps, but they do steadily drop off the cliff bit by bit. And that was Alexander Jacobson's spun coming out to 5. This way it was a good qualifying session for Jacobson, but not going well in the race so far for him. Bernhardt came and bossing this race at the moment as he starts his 7th lap in the lead. Just edging away from Lindbergh in 2nd place and 10 seconds up the road in 3rd place. And who was his rival at the start of the race anyway is 15 seconds behind now. He's just stretching it further and further away each time. Jamie Dory battling, going into turn 1 with William Ford. It must have been William Ford who got past him on the straight there. He was behind him. Trying to keep up with William Ford. He knows he's quicker, but he knows he can help him catch up with the guys in front. Jamie Dory can. He did very well in the GT3 race. I think he finished 4th. Using the flaming Chevrolet.
The gap behind is now 3.3.
I remember. Difference car into turn 5. He's keeping with William Ford. Eastrom and Emil Holmberg swapping places here. Holmberg slowly dropping down now. There must have been a little mistake from Holmberg. He's come off the pace a little bit for Petter. Made a mistake into turn 5. Keeping up. So it's a big battle now. 4-car battle for 5th place. Have to favour William Ford in this battle as he was quicker in qualifying. William Ford looking to Emil Holmberg right away. Emil taking a deeper line into the bus stop. He will not have a good exit from there, not as good as William Ford. You would have thought anyway.
That lap time was 1:34.08. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.35 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.35 off the pace.
Before turn 1. Here we go, he's going to go right or left. Holmberg's letting him go left, so he does. And that puts William Foyle into 6th place as he starts his 8th lap. William Foyle edging up as the race goes by. He goes a little bit wide onto the marbles there in turn 1, and that's put Holmberg back alongside him. Holmberg evades away from William Foyle, still battling as they come around the horseshoe. Holmberg broke very late there, hanging on. He's not making it easy for William Ford here. It's good stuff from Holmberg. No contact so far as Holmberg slips back in behind William Ford. Will he go for a move to turn 5? Yes, he will. Oh, what a fantastic move from the Swede there. Going into the turn 5. He wasn't able to get it out the corner quick enough. William Ford gets back in front. There was a little bit of side contact. William Foyle not using his spotter, it seemed. He went straight into the side of Holmberg. That might compromise the position. Let's see if Holmberg can keep up as time goes by. Castello gaining on Digikini very, very quickly. The top 3 is going to change very soon. By the looks of it,
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
You've got half your fuel left. Don't panic, we'll get him back. The car ahead has just done a 1:32.24 P4.
He makes his way past Digikimi's not going to foul too much there. He knows he's quick there.
Cheers, mate.
Let's see. Maybe Digikimi.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 5.3 seconds.
Close to the tyres there on the side.
You've just cut the track.
Pedersen. Denmark versus Sweden.
The gap in front has increased to 0.9.
Is Jacobson who gets past and into 11th. Tony Guido battling with John Dowling here. Come around the horseshoe. Foyle gaining on Pet and Eastrom now. Very close between them two. Let's look to the P2s. Mente right behind Carl Smith. There's he wants to actually
We've warned about track limits.
He wasn't looking good in qualifying for Sterler, but in the race he's actually doing really, really well. Lance ahead of us arriving running into Arias, actually the quickest three at the moment. It's P1 of Carl Smith, taken by Levente. Sterler can get past fairly quickly, remain within reach of Levente. Levente is in the Chevrolet, which is the more powerful car, but I do believe the aerodynamics will be better in the Radical there, particularly with this style of racing and on this track. The banking. Now that slipstream that Sterler would have potentially got from Carl Smith fade away as Carl is much quicker than the car in front. Make a move on Levente.
Slower class car ahead. Sector 2 is yellow.
Edge here.
Green flag, sector 2.
Car right, clear right.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
See what else is happening elsewhere. We'll come back to this battle soon. It's an early guy though. Right.
The gap in front is now 3.5.
Good battle between these two. Lewis Walker has got a slow down penalty there. I'll assume that is the bus stop. I'm probably going to be saying that a lot in this race.
The gap behind has now decreased to 3.5 seconds.
With Andrew Sturr, I can see Jacobson is still in fact that is Jamie Dory in front. Yeah, Jamie Dory in front. Oh, having a good race it seems. Jamie Dory's not getting on with these cars as much as he did the GT3s. In fact the XGCR as well. This is his first full XGCR season 5, and came out of round 1 leading the championship, came out of round 2 second in the championship. Very well at the moment. Jacobson goes for the move. Brilliant move from Jacobson. Time to slipstream to perfection. Got past before the bus stop. Nothing worse than going through that complex side by side. But he does well there to get himself into the top 10. Andrew Sterler very close to Levente. Levente will be pushed along almost by Carl Smith. Comfortable about this, particularly as Carl Smith goes wide there. Carl Smith will inevitably get a slow down penalty there as Levente evades to go on the grass. Not be impressed about that. Slow down as look, Sterler is going to capitalise. He's on the apron, Levente is. I'm not sure why he's not putting it back on. He probably doesn't have enough room to get back on. He's on slowly. Maybe it would have unsettled the car if he went onto the track from the apron too early. Now Sterler takes the lead off P2s here on lap 11. Probably 15, 17 minutes down so far. Sterler taking the lead. It wasn't looking as I said, it was good in qualifying originally. But he's done well here. Done enough to get himself in the lead. Levente will feel a bit hard done by Carl Smith running wide and evading him. But way too late for the caution again. Carl Smith is on the back of Levente. This is really unsettling him clearly as Sterler breaks away just a tad from the Hungarian. This Norwegian up there, Andrew Sterler has won many a race in the XGCR series. Last season he won 3 races I think. Very, very quick driver, leading the P2s at the moment.
P4.
You would have thought he'd be favourite for these P2s coming into today, but a bad start it seems as Dander on that. We'll see if he can get himself to catch up with Levente over the course of the race. Davide Castello, William Ford will come back to him, who is not far behind DigiKiwi now. And we look to Davide Castello, who's not far behind Lindbergh.
The gap behind is now 1.3 seconds.
And in fact, Castello is lapping quicker than Mark Heyman. On the last lap, he was 2.2 seconds quicker than Mark Heyman. Heyman may be leading the race, we might not be seeing much of him at the moment, but he is not in control of this race just yet. Castello flying out of the bus stop as he gets past the back marker. Oh, I think that was Melvin Darland, yes it was. Castello 1.3 seconds behind Jonas Lindbergh. He's been in in second place for the majority of this race. Had a good start.
Sector 3 is 1.1 off the pace.
Still be on the podium. But it's moving large on it.
On your left, clear left.
Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Italian driver inside, who's not really sharp in these endurance races. So
Far left, clear left.
he was ninth,
Okay, stay with it.
and in the GT3s, I don't know how well he would do. I just rather let's see how he's going in previously. That'd be much easier.
5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes. The gap in front has increased, it's now about 0.8.
William Ford, sorry we didn't catch that. William Ford has got himself into fourth place. William's a long way behind David Castello now at 11 seconds. He's lost a lot of time. Castello gets a slowdown penalty coming out the bus stop. He caught Lindbergh, but caught him a bit too well it seems. He's not backing off. He's making the move on Lindbergh.
Slower class car ahead. P5.
Second place. Still got slow down penalty warning. You better serve it, otherwise you will get a worse penalty if he fails to serve it.
Car right, clear right.
Sector 1 is yellow.
Davide Castello takes back second place, where he started.
Green flag sector 1.
And he's within 10 seconds of the driver in front of Mark Heyman, who the last lap actually set a much better time over 1:32, so not far off the times that they are setting in qualifying as it stands. The tyres aren't yet hitting their peak. Well, they're at their peak and they might be coming off it very shortly. Worry about losing second place there. He can get his head down, just try and get himself third place. Simone Guido and Emil Humber have done a little bit.
The gap behind is now 3.2.
Out of here, Gurnos is in some action apparently, and see how far behind Andrew Sterling he is. A second.
The gap ahead is now 2.5.
Back there in some air there. Carl Smith and Jürgen Pedersen potentially in front of them.
That lap was at 1:34.25. Very little fuel left. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. Good consistency. Keep them coming. Dowling has been disqualified.
But it's a good draft at the same time. With them on their toes. Looking back at the gap between Castello and Mark Heyman. Mark Heyman had a bad lap again. And disqualified from the race. And John Dowling has that race was speeding to the pit lane. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. A strange penalty to receive, but that is John Dowling out of the race. Very unfortunate for him. It wasn't going for well for him, but that is rather unfortunate.
Acknowledged. Pit stop requested.
So that racing pace, especially seeing at pedal troubles. Very sad to see those guys out of the race so early on.
Acknowledged. Pit request cancelled.
So the car behind, and that's Castello.
Sector 3 is yellow. The leader's pitting now.
Now the leaders have lapped the P2s for the first time in this race, and there'll probably be another.
Sector 3 is clear.
In this race. Andre Sterler being passed by the P2 now.
White flag. Yellow flag sector 3. Heads up, there's a car rejoining.
Will Farrell and Nate Long in the GT3s 2 months ago. We have to go to the front. Castello's in the pits. This is the first stop for fuel, it seems. Castello's in the pits. Heyman's
Jacobson behind is pitting now.
pits. Nystrom stayed out. Must have taken on more fuel. But Mark Heyman, let's see when he leaves the pits, and let's see when Castello leaves the pits. Will Foyle's also in the pits. Holmberg seems to have retired, I think. I'm not sure what's happened there. How long does these cars take to take on fuel and or tyres? Could be one or the other. I will assume it's fuel. Mark Heyman gets away now. He gets to pit exit. Davide Castello leaves the pits.
We're done, go, go!
He was coming into his pit stall. That might have been Melvin Garland then. Meeberg right behind Castello. They have to be super slow here. It's torture to get around here as slow as you need to be until those cones you can see just there. Hammer down now. Away they go.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. Let's get some heat into these brakes.
Pit lane, this one's a drive-through. And that
The leader is pitting now.
running third. That will drop him out of the top three. And promotes William Foyle to third as soon as Meeberg has served that penalty, but that's rather unfortunate. It might have been on pit entry where that happened. Really unfortunate.
Sector 3 is clear.
It's a long race. He might be able to make up the gaps after. That will relinquish top 3 to William Foyle, who's not far behind anyway. But not yet, as Petter Nystrom comes into the pits. He was running first until now, of course.
The gap in front is now 4.4 seconds.
Dory's in the pits as well. So his fuel here, so fuel lasts about 25 to 26 minutes, evidently. So throughout the race, we might see more than, we'll probably see 5 more stops.
Jacobson is getting closer. The gap is now 14 seconds.
Mark Heyman takes back the lead as he comes into turn 1. Castello back into second.
Come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits. Apexes and exits. P6.
Get through turn 1 on the inside. Coasting through. Meeberg's got his way past William Foyle. Drive-through penalty for Carl Smith, and that's William Foyle going past Petter Nystrom. Can Petter Nystrom get out in front of Kimmy? Kimmy's coming around.
Gorunya is entering the pits. He's in P1. We think he'll come out close in front.
Now, right behind Kimmy, but Digi takes back 5th place. Most pit. There's 3 retirees so far. One in the P1 from Emil Holmberg, then Cisco, and John Dowling, and Jamie Dory with a drive-through penalty, I think. Was it? It's disappeared now, but that might have been a drive-through penalty for Jamie Dory. Speeding in the pit lane. There's a lot of people falling foul to that at the moment. Yes, it was. Confirmation on the screen now. Well, people are getting in now, and hopefully we'll do it again later on in the race. It's very difficult to find that spot coming into the pits where you need to hit the limiter. But back to gaps. We have Mark Heyman out in first at the moment. About to start.
We've been warned about track limits.
6
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Now they've come in for fuel. It will affect the weight distribution of the car with the tyres that have gone off ever so slightly.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag, all clear.
133 on that lap. Using the quickest
P5, this is terrific. Exactly what we came here for.
I assume they have replaced the tyres. That's what I guess, because they do that. Keep saying.
Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
Less than 6 seconds behind Heyman now. Meeberg has gone into the pits to serve a drive-through penalty. It is just a drive-through pit, but it's a very long pit lane. 6th place now, 7th place, and 8th place. I think that's Simone Guido going through. No, Simone Guido is coming across the start line. Meeberg will probably get out before. That drops a lot of places for the Swede behind his compatriots. Guido comes out of turn 1 through the chicanes towards the old tube.
Use all the track, force him to find the gap.
Right, gives room just in case. And drive-through penalty. Slip.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag.
Right side. Clear right.
Back to the P2, Sterling remains in the lead.
Don't let him get away.
Angry at the moment with Levente, not far behind still. Saw that track that was used, slow down to serve there. It's pushing really hard, it seems. It's about going on between Digikimi and Pettenistra. About 4th. Digikimi came out of the pits.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 1.2.
On Pettenistra. See if Digikimi actually getting away on the straight quite a lot. To Barunian. Barunian has been flying in the last couple of laps. We haven't really seen, but he's lap much quicker than Levente and Piss. And gaining on him. He's been in fact only 6 seconds of the leader of the V2 category. It could be a big battle between these three coming up very, very soon. Splits up a little bit, but
Green flag, sector 3.
Levente probably already realises
You're coming up on a slower car.
to get some good laps in. From Castello, within 6 seconds of Mark Hagan. Whitfall is in 3rd place, 22 seconds down from Mark Hagan. It hasn't been Will's day today. Pettenistra, 4th place. Dropping further back from Whitfall, but a big battle erupting between the Scandinavian Pettenistra and Ghanaian Digikimi. Split nationalities of the Finnish and Vietnamese. Jefferson. Let's keep an eye on Pettenistra to get us the back marker there.
On your left. Still there.
Into P2.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
That was a 135, 130.
Very P1 looking P2. Brilliant driving there.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Castello's dropped to more than 6 seconds now, getting a lap quicker at the moment. The tide has turned out so
The gap ahead is now 1.8 seconds.
we did see earlier on in the race Castello was back on the traffic lot, so he will be working his tyres and brakes much harder. Hardly working brakes. It's almost a double tyres.
The gap to Jacobson behind is now 7.9 seconds.
To see that on the 20th lap. We will see between 75 and 80 laps in this race. So we're just over a quarter of the way through. Have to serve any drive-through penalty. Back
On your right. Still there. Clear right.
Clear air in front of him to try and catch 6th place teammate Jacobson.
Slower car ahead. It's their class leader.
Both running 2nd for a lot of the race. Castello 3rd place, right comfortably, and unfortunately, penalty for speeding in the pit has dropped into those positions. Make up some ground. It's getting a little bit closer between Levente and Pierre-Andre Sterling.
Left side. Clear left.
Sterling has another car.
P5.
Levente took evasive action to avoid the car in front then. Runs off the track, that will lose time and maybe in addition to Grunian right behind now. This heats up the battle for 2nd place in the P2s and Pierre-Andre Sterling saw that and thought, well, I'm off the hook for a little bit now. Levente was gaining.
The gap in front is now 1.7 seconds.
Hungarian and Ukrainian here. little bit of luck for Soraya there, as the opportunity to get second place in class has arisen for him, with a P1 close behind. It's DNF, Jacobson, yes it is, great guess. He gets past very swiftly, Levente letting him past. But look how much Soraya is picking up the draft. Levente straight back into the draft. Soraya is gaining hugely on Levente. Will he go for a move in the bus stop? No, he won't. He'll try and get the exit and see if he gets a better line through the bus stop. A good exit there. He is gaining massively on the Hungarian. It lets him go to the inside. Levente concedes second place at the moment to Soraya Grunion, who gets himself into 11th place overall and second into green class. Having started pole position and second, these guys find themselves probably thinking, what happened there? As Per-André Sturla is edging away. Levente very late, right on the rear of Soraya. He's not giving up just yet. Let's keep an eye on elsewhere as well, but Nijmegen is on the back of Simone Guido, still very, very close to Simone Guido, as you can see on the time screen. We'll get to that soon. Now he is right on the back of him there. That horseshoe. Very, very close as we approach turn 5 on board.
The gap in front is now 2.5 seconds.
There moves with good exit out. That was a good exit out turn 5 though. Cut off by Simone. Another Italian driver tried in that green livery. You guys will be looking forward to latest Formula 1 race at Mugello. One track we should have Mugello on the race route. That's our petition to get Mugello onto race route. Still right behind Soraya. Now how close are they to Per-André Sturla?
Jacobson is getting closer. The gap's now 2.8.
So I'll try and report it back to you. Time the screen. That's a shame.
We think that Walker has gone off in turn 6. Sector 2 is clear.
Entrance. Not going into the pits, just to clarify. Soraya.
Yellow flag, sector 1.
They really are good.
I think P3's gone off in turn 1. Sector 1 is clear.
I can say it, but it could pop up. There we go, it's just popped up a little bit on the timing screen there. 3 seconds between that top 3 in the P2s as the car went off there. What's that, Levente? It was Levente who spun. It's turn 1, sorry, we can't go back for a replay, but Levente really not handling well here. Spun it to lose the gap from Soraya. Soraya's in the clear now. Between Soraya and Per-André Sturla, and I do fear that Soraya is the much, much quicker driver as air times. 2 seconds quicker than Sturla on that last lap. This could find itself in a battle within 2 laps. While that this way, Jacobson here in 6th place. Far off Digikimi. Surrender that position to Petter Nyström. Laps go. Clear air in front of him now. Yep. Nearly 20 seconds behind William Ford, was 24 seconds behind.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Davide Castello is 5.8 seconds behind Mark Heyman, who's at the end.
Green flag, sector 2.
This is Mark Heyman then. There we go. Mark Heyman goes into turn 6.
Don't be distracted. Defend your position.
5. They're very close on that time. 2/10 within them, in fact. William Foyle, on the way back, you can pray that they start that way. You can pray that they make mistakes in traffic. It's all he can hope for now. He's far with them on times. And news just in. Out of the race now.
Left side. Clear left.
Come on, mate. Defend your position.
That was really unfortunate.
Down in front is Jacobson.
Seeing him come from the Digicami back with Jacobson. Jacobson's got past Digicami. Basic overtake, but he's got past Digi. He's third at one point in this race, but
The gap to Jacobson ahead is now 0.9.
they've got past. It's very much set in stone at the moment. Digicami behind that, actually bit.
6th place. Your lap times are improving, this is good.
On your right. Clear right.
38.9 from Soraya, and sideways Soraya is gaining on that lap especially.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
As well, it's Jamie Dory is out of the race as well, the next gen driver, not a good Dave Gibby, the car they're beyond repair potentially. He is out of the race unfortunately. See him back in the future. Putting in a good performance like he did back in the GT.
The gap behind is now 11 seconds.
Let's break off and talk a little bit about what these series are. There's once per month we have an endurance race like this in different cars.
Your lap time was 1:34.60. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
Prototypes of Daytona. The next one, in fact, is Race Room's rendition of the Formula 1 cars, the FX17, I believe the character is called, will be at Silverstone. Just get the date for you on that. Again, there's one per month, that's the October edition. The November edition is the classic DTX.
The gap to Jacobson ahead is increasing. It's now 3.9 seconds.
There we go, the FRX17, it's October, is on the 10th of October. That'll be at Silverstone. That'll be a very, very nice one to watch. Formula 1 cars on Silverstone. Very exciting this year. I'm sure we'll be again in our rendition. 14th of November then is the 1992 DTMs around the Nordschleife. That'll be a great one. 5 different manufacturers in that category. Mercedes, BMW, Opel,
Slower class car ahead.
Nordschleife, we did have a race there in our DTM Championship. And the final one of the year,
Car left.
12th of December.
Clear left.
Speedway, the road course in the IndyCar rendition of Race Room in FRUS category. So if you do want to get involved in any of those races, do find us on Facebook, Race Room by XL Motorsports. Join the group to get involved. We have main championships going on. We have Wednesdays where we have the XTCR series. There's actually a support series for that if the group is full, which is. So you can still join.
The gap to Jacobson ahead is increasing. It's now 5.2.
We have Friday series at the moment. They're racing GT2s. Corvette GT2 to be precise on Fridays. And every month on Saturday we have the Saturday endurances which I've just listed. Up to Sarai Grunian, back to the racing now, and he makes his way past Sturla on the straight there to get himself into the lead for the P2s. That was fairly easy for Soraya. Good run at the bus stop, and a good run down banking and down the straight. He gets himself back into the lead for the P2s where he started in fact. Castello and Heyman still only separated by 5 to 6 seconds. William Well drops back ever so slightly more. I think he's just sort of really getting into the room, just sort of hanging on to third now. Finished third in the XTCR Spa 50 event. Slow down penalty for Pat Eastrom.
The guy behind's really new in. The gap's now 9.6. pass, mate.
Better, you'll get yourself back to 5th place. Although, he dropped back a lot from Petr momentarily for this. And we'll have to work really hard to get that back from Ditchkemi and back from his teammates in 4th place. Time here at Daytona.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
Don't panic. P6, that lap was at 134.74.
Similar lap times to Cascello, that's all he needs to do. Get his pit stops right, recently past Sterling. Get his pit stops right, he will remain in control of his races. Fair lap time between Payton and Cascello. Looking on slower than his previous lap, Cascello. 57, so maybe the tyres are starting to go up all that one. That just wasn't a very good lap. That's a good lap. The pair of them. So 2 tenths quicker.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 1.2 seconds.
Slightly. Is it trending? Get past Ryan now. Has time to let him past, which he does.
Done at 134.76, very little fuel left. Hit this lap, in this lap. That's good consistency, keep it up.
Getting before the straight. That section ends, which you might do.
Stay close, wait for him to crack.
Very, very quick. You just got to trust the grip in these cars.
Sector 3 is yellow, late cars pitting.
Get to Pasaraya.
Green flag sector 3.
Banking. Now I sent back on game in front. This point of view, and we are going into pits for the second round of pit stops of the day. Get the car slowed down. Pits they go. That is Mark Heyman right in front of Cascello here.
Okay, pit stop requested. Yellow flag sector 3. We expect you'll be coming out of the pits into clear air. We expect to exit the pits in position 7.
On your left. Hold your line. Still there.
Sector 3 is clear. Jacobson ahead is pitting.
Hold your line.
White flag.
Clear left.
P5.
Very much the same for everyone. Seems to be pitting the same on 2 laps. And Eastrom stays out. Just a glimpse of Mark Heyman leaving his pit stop there.
Left side, clear left.
Castello gets away. William Paul still in the pits here. He's taking on tyres.
You're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 1.0 seconds.
Taking on tyres because this is a very long stop. They might be thinking, well, if these guys are
2 litres left.
to the end, they might scrub off quick and give him substantially less grip. Where the tortoise overtakes the hare, supposedly. So that we pull.
Acknowledged. Pit stop requested. You should come out into position 6, immediately behind Jacobson.
Some really fresh rubber to the trick. Melvin Garland receives the try penalty. He's running third in class. He's running fourth, pardon me. Lewis Walker to battle with. Lewis Walker is on the back straight here and is going to come in the pits. He will not. Garland. After serve a dry to penalty, he might hang on to fourth place here. He is quite a way ahead of Lewis Walker. We'll have to see.
Smith is pitting from position 9. You should come out a little way behind you.
Far ahead of DigiKimmy still. Mark Heyman, did he make his way past DigiKimmy there? Ah, DigiKimmy's in the pits, but Pet Nystrom stayed out. So Pet Nystrom's doing better than everyone on fuel, it seems. I do wonder if Pet Nystrom is trying to, you know, get it right till the tank is near empty. Is he trying to go for less stops than the rest of the drivers?
Stoll is pitting from position 2. Expect him to come out a bit behind you.
Genius if he can pull that off. Said that Nystrom's not far in front of Heyman, 20 seconds. I mean, Heyman will make 20 seconds up on Petter Nystrom fairly quickly.
Go, go, go.
Average 2 seconds quicker. You can tell from certain lap times. In fact, their quickest lap times, Heyman's 1.2 quicker. Battle there. Comes into turn 1. I believe he's
The lead car's pitting.
Ragged into turn 1 there. I reckon William Fall is going for.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
Could he pull it off? I reckon that Nystrom is on a tactical strategy as well as he now comes into the pits. 2 or 3 laps later than Mark Heyman and Castello. Mark Heyman will find his way past very quickly here.
Is gaining on you. The gap's now 0.30.
It's a strategy where he needs less pit stops. Good sway things in his way. Mark Heyman was very close overall though, so maybe not. Not too sure.
It's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up and stay smooth.
Race. Those times become invariably less grippy.
Left side, clear left.
Don't let him get away. There's a car leaving pits. 7th position.
GeForce is a long way back from still, so I imagine Green has to This is about 6th place now. No, it's about 5th place. No, it's not, sorry, it is about 5th place now. Pet Nystrom's coming out of pit still. Yes. In front of DigiKimmy. DigiKimmy into the pits, but now he's a corner behind. I wonder what happened to Nystrom then. Did he take on tyres? He did.
The gap to Jacobson ahead is increasing. It's now 1.5.
It's not the Fall had. Now over a minute
incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
10 seconds. Yeah, 10 to 15 seconds. Keep your eye on Petter here, ladies and gentlemen, as I think he's going for a rather abnormal strategy here, and it could work. Might not, but we'll see. Nearly a 40 down from Heyman. It's hard to envision if he will get better than Heyman in this race. Maybe some of these drivers are starting to realise they need tyres at some point
P6.
in this race. Boyle and Diestra potentially the only ones who have realised that so far. Brilliant. Now he gets to the front pit slot. We will keep an eye on Sterling here, who's coming around the banking, the first banking, so he's a long, long way to go before he catches Ryan in the pits. Sterling was only he's less than 5 seconds behind Ryan. So
The gap to Jacobson ahead is increasing. It's now 4.1.
Soray's already leaving his grid slot, so that tells me Sterling took on tyres as well. But Soraya hasn't. We're approaching the halfway point of the race, and it's getting interesting now in the sense that some drivers are taking on tyres and some aren't.
Green flag Sector 3.
Some think they can go to the end. Looking at lap times for the P1s at the moment, Soraya is here coming around the horseshoe, so he must have taken on at least 2 tyres. Alright, it was only 2 tyres because he's not that far up the road. Maybe he wasn't, maybe it was just generally quicker. I'll work it out.
The gap behind is now 8.9 seconds. Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.9 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Walker gain on Melvin Garland. Will he go for a move? He moves to the inside to attempt it. Whoa! It was a tearing lane brake move there. Melvin had to undercut him. Lewis Walker rejoins the track. It will be a slowdown.
The gap to Jacobson ahead is increasing. It's now 6.1.
With Melvin and recommence that battle. Really, nearly a brilliant move. Lewis Walker, but it didn't quite work. That sort of lane brake going into the bus stop doesn't always work. Soraya comes through to lap Melvin Garland. Soraya starts this bit. Back up the front, Davide Castello is within 3 seconds of Mark Heyman. Sorry, you're punching the button on that. That is Mark Heyman just up the road there in the red-green livery. Davide in the green. As Castello has been lapping quicker than Mark Heyman for the last couple of laps. Something happened there. Castello has disappeared off my screen.
Awesome stuff, mate. Keep it coming. P5. Your last lap time was at 1:34.80.
Castello maybe. Oh, I hope not. It was really hot up there. I think it is. I think his internet connection or something like that has dropped. Castello, that might be race over for him. In fact, it probably is. So unfortunate. He was running in second place, catching the leader. You have to feel for these guys when it's not their fault and these things happen. Mark Heyman out on his own now, a race of his own. He will not believe his luck right now. He's a minute and 7 seconds clear of his nearest rival, William Foyle, now. Volunteers coming through the bus stop, Mark. Up the road. What's Will Government got up his sleeve? Can he use a strategy to get the better of Heyman? Now, just to clarify, the timing you see on the top of your screen.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 6.7 seconds.
Okay, left. Approaching halfway in this race. So, moved on to lap 37. Finished this lap on 38, so we'll get to just shy of maybe 76 laps in this race. 65, 76.
Sector 2 is 1.4 off the pace. Yellow flag sector 2. You're halfway home. We think about 17 minutes of fuel left. Sector 2 is clear.
Assuming he's taking on tyres, will Heyman's tyres drop off enough for him to lose enough pace? William. To say it's looking really unlikely as
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
just have to see. Heyman lap that last lap. 33s. I suppose now Cascello's off his back. He hasn't got much to fight for. Might not be fully aware of Williams' strategy here. Heyman is a former champion in exile.
Sector 1 is clear.
GT3 endurance for the Friday series that we ran some time ago. Might be back. Okay, so as we come over halfway, we're going to go on board with Mark Heyman.
The gap behind is now 6.7 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.40 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.5 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.45 off the pace. Yellow flag in Sector 2. Green flag Sector 2.
On your left. Clear left.
Sector 3 is yellow.
Second half of this race now. The sun's setting in Daytona. It won't go to night time, unfortunately, on piste route, but very, very nice sunset to look to in the background there. Track will cool down at this point, which means as tyres age, less grip, will grip less with lower temperatures. Not going out on the track nose before. Very much split up into their own little silos. Slow down for Jackson there. Way ahead of Digi in fifth.
The gap behind is now 6.4 seconds.
Slowly Guido.
1.5.
Might be wrong, you might not have done it. GT3, thought he did, but totally wrong there. But he's running well here. He ran the Alfa Romeo car in the XTCR, and I remember he did quite well. I think he was around about 10 in that race.
Minutes of fuel remaining. The gap behind is now 5.6.
Sadly good doing, running in second. Internet dropped on him. He's got to pick it up for his teammate.
Blue flag.
And it looks like it could be a big battle between him and Jacobson coming up soon. Comparing times, they're not far off each other time-wise. They're both running in the 33 still.
Blue flag.
Right side. Clear right.
I think he's taken on new tyres. That's why he had a long pit stop. That will get him. Jump on the guys in front of him later on in the race, maybe. Now he is a lap down. Far behind at all, actually. Behind, yes, it was. In the orange Puma livery. So, Eamon is back over the top corner. I can't see him lapping anymore. It is getting ever so close to them. You're lapping this 32s. Half a second quicker on that previous lap. I mean, William can do so much. He won't catch Martin at this point. Unless there's a change in strategy that we all had one less pit stop. He did that Martin. That is all I can think of at this point.
The gap behind is now 3.4.
Back to P2's Ragrinian. Very slow through the horseshoe there. He has a problem, but 8th overall. A bit of an iffy start to the race, but has worked his way back at his competitors little by little. Has found himself back in the lead and in control of this class. Second place Sterler, a long way down the road from him. Sterler is not far, yeah, he is quite far. I think it's Martin, sorry, Melvin Barlow with him. There goes, waiting behind Sterler yet.
slower class car.
Closer to go though, 2 seconds now. That is how close Jacobson is.
Left side. Clear left.
Look at that, 300 plus kilometres over the banking. Hard braking into turn 1.
You've just done a 134.82.
Per hour, a drop of nearly 200 kilometers per hour in about 150 meters. Comes the curve, nice there, foot down, steep curve. This back marker ahead of Smoky Guider will not help. I think it might be Zorro brilliant, yes it is. Zorro pushes that position, and again to Jacobson. Jacobson's not wasting any time at all.
The gap behind is now 3.0.
Selman coming out of
Slower class car ahead.
And running wide then was Smoky Guider. One of the tyres are finding their limits now. You can see Jacobson is losing control. He's coming out of turn 6 there. The guy who slips away a little bit yet again. They both might be struggling for their grip. Bus stop. Well, that looks substantially quicker than Simone Guider. Will he be able to get a run on him coming around the banking here? That was hugely quicker than Simone around the bus stop.
Sector 3 is clear.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. The car in front is pitting.
I thought enough was enough. I'm going into the pits now. Anyone else is in there? I don't know.
Yellow flag, incident clear. Green flag, leaders pitting now. Is the car rejoining? Yellow flag, sector 2. We think Walker has stacked it in turn 6. Green flag, sector 2.
In the third round of pit stops. I do think there will be another one for Simone in this race. That is Mark Heyman in the pits now. So it's worth keeping an eye on William Pearl at this point to see what he can do. We'll keep an eye on Patanisi because we did say earlier on that the race strategy for him might be different. It could be for William Pearl as well. We'll see what happens.
Sector 3 is clear.
Jacobson took third place on that lap. The first time he's been on the top 3 in this race. William Boyle comes to the pits. I don't see much about his strategy that's different to Mark Heyman's at the moment. William Boyle, he was safely in third place. At the time with Davide Casciano.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Jacobson ahead is pitting.
If I go quicker, so be it. Mark Heyman is still in his pit spot. Simone Guido starts in the pits now. Guido finding his way to the end of the pits now.
Heads up, there's a car exiting the pits.
Leaves it.
You 4, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. That lap was at 134.40. We're running on fumes, mate. In this lap, box this lap.
Mark Heyman took on pits there.
Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
Stays out. Jacobson is in the pits as well. Boyle leaves the pits now. I've got a feeling Mark Heyman
Sector 2 is clear.
did. Mark Heyman is well in control of the rest of the race here. Fresh rubber and a big lead bodes well for him. Mark Heyman at this point is approaching turn 5 with cabin livery car in front. Towards the inside, car lets him go. That is he was Penny Strip guy we think is on strange strategy. But
Okay, pit stop requested.
right, so Mark Heyman back out on track, not far behind DigiKing.
When we exit the pits, we should be in P6, a few seconds behind P3.
William Boyle is only 33 seconds down the road. And it's a drive-through penalty for Jacobson. Speeding in the pits. Jacobson, who managed to get himself into third place and was closing in on Simone Guido. In fact, he got past Simone Guido in the pits. Simone must have taken on tyres. Jacobsen has got to serve a drive-through penalty, and I don't know how long that's going to take to get through the pits, but he's half a minute up the road from Simone Guido. That might have spoiled his chances for third place in this race. Nystrom stays out. Can Nystrom stretch this to needing only one stop for the end of the race? The others who have done their one of two that he needed. Drivers will come in approximately 25 minutes from now to get their final dose of fuel. Digikimi is in the pits. Digikimi will have his eyes set on where Jacobsen is. He would have seen that Jacobsen's got a drive-through penalty.
Jacobsen is pitting from P5. He should come out close in front of you. Jacobsen behind is pitting.
Apron. He's got to get there. There's a lot of traffic in front of him. He's got to get the car slowed down. And it looks like he definitely got that in the pits slower than the limit. But he goes straight through here now. Simone Guido. Just exiting the pit stop, bus stop there. Coming around the final corner.
There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him.
Jacobsen getting closer and closer to the exit. He cannot accelerate until he's out of turn one. Simone Guido is approaching turn one. He will take the position here for Jacobsen. That's Jacobsen just then we saw. This is unfortunate for Jacobsen. Guido will not believe his eyes right now.
Green flag sector 3.
Closer to that line, and he definitely did that drive-through correctly there. No issues. Jacobsen comes back out in 6th place with Digikimi heading a pit stop. Vettel Nystrom has been overtaken by Mark Heyman out on track. The strategy has so far, if Nystrom is on a different one, has not worked.
The gap behind is now 6.3 seconds. Sector 2 is yellow.
Nystrom has not pitted. He has been going 4 laps than any other driver. There's not much you can do technically to save fuel. It's all about driving. Figuring out how many laps you can get out of the car.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Drive-through penalty for Jürgen Pedersen in 8th place overall. He isn't battling for position much, but
There's a car exit in the pits. Sector 2 is clear.
That might drop Matthew Pedersen out of the top 10. Let's see if Nystrom is going to come in the pits this time by just dropping a huge amount of time from our Heyman up the road per lap. Nystrom stays. Don't speak too soon, Alex. Nystrom's in the pits now. We're calculating it's 25 minutes per fuel. Based on this, Nystrom is not going to make it to the end of one blast of fuel now, so I doubt this strategy is going to work for him. I think everybody has managed to make it to the window. Just see if anyone comes in the pits around the 20 to 25.
Sector 3 is clear.
They might be in a little bit of trouble. Just have to see. Digikimi a long, long way behind Nystrom here. Pits yet. Simone Guido's a long way behind Nystrom as well. Nystrom can find himself in 3rd place here. Jacobsen.
There's a car leading the pit lane.
Simone Guido will be kicking in. He is actually quicker than Jacobsen was. He can catch up with them and get himself back into 4th place. Nystrom leaving the pits now. This could be 3rd place quite comfortably coming out of the pits here for Nystrom. There is Digikimi into turn 1. He does get himself There he goes, he's past Petter Nystrom, but Nystrom is not far at all from DigiKimi as he comes out the pits. Simone Guido is very close as well. He won't get past Petter Nystrom coming out as he comes out the pits. Oh, will he? Well, yes he will. Petter Nystrom let him have that and then undertakes him. Wow, that was a cheeky move from Petter Nystrom there. There you go, Simone, you can have it. Oh, no you don't. Now a bit of a battle between these two now as Petter Nystrom not on new tyres, on a fresh level of fuel, more fuel, which means he might be slowing down the straights. Turn 5 there, the tyres trying to heat up again. He is only 4 seconds down the road from DigiKimi.
The gap behind is now 4.7.
Jacobsen is not far away at all from these guys. He was looking set to be 3rd place until the drive-through penalty, so with just shy of 40 minutes to go, as Jacobsen touches the ball there, getting every limit out of the car, it must be.
Car right, clear right.
It's got Guido behind him. Guido makes his way past going into the bus stop. That was a good move from Guido, and he's breaking away from Nystrom straight away. Nystrom not feeling very comfortable coming out the pit so far.
P3, sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
DigiKimi, who's now 6 to 7 seconds up the road from these two. I tell you what a great comeback it would be for DigiKimi if he finds himself 3rd place after being off driving due to illness. What a great comeback that would be for the fifth. Nystrom is not going to give up on 3rd place just yet, I do believe. Kimi went a bit slow going through the horseshoe there. He's not far up the road now from Simone Guido. I think it's less than 5 seconds now. It's a bit of an iffy first.
Sector 2 is yellow.
He's got to keep calm. He can do this.
We think that Smith has crashed in turn 5. Green flag, sector 2.
And you look at the speed of the pits. You never know. Nystrom still behind Simone Guido. William Foyle is within 30 seconds of Mark Heyman out front there. If William Foyle can gain a second per minute, he will catch Heyman before the end of the race. Is that likely to happen? I'm not too sure. Some back marker, let him go. Petter Nystrom there. Simone Guido in 4th, just in front. Petter Nystrom seems to have got into a bit of a rhythm now. He's not letting the Italian get away from him just yet. DigiKimi, a little bit further up the road, 5 seconds clear. 4 seconds clear.
The car behind is catching. The gap's now 2.8.
And Jacobsen, so keep an eye on him. Hunting down his compatriot and teammate.
Slow car ahead. This guy's their class leader.
Clear left.
Jacobsen here. Head of Jacobsen here, I believe is the back marker. Right, just to go back to P2s. That is alright, Ringier coming out of the pits, still in control of the P2 category. Sturler coming across the line now, nearing the line. In control of 2nd place at the moment, but a long way from 1st place, so that's alright, Ringier. That is Clemente Gertos, he is over half a lap behind Per Andre Sturler. So it looks very much set for these guys at the moment. Melvin Garland with 1 lap behind Clemente.
Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. We can see Smith has crashed in turn 6. Sector 2 is clear.
Mark Heyman go very well there. William Foyle has dropped to 35 seconds behind Mark Heyman. Turn 3 there, horseshoe. William made a mistake at some point. But we do keep an eye on those guys battling for 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th. Raging on. Close between DigiKimi and Simone Guido. There is DigiKimi, there is Simone Guido, they are within reach. Nystrom is not far behind Simone Guido as well. You have to fear that DigiKimi might not hang on to 3rd place. He seems to be losing time from these as he runs wide there into turn 1, losing shape a little bit. That is Petter Nystrom's view. That is Jacobsen's view as he gets past Soraya Gurnian, the back marker, to him. Sarai is only a position down from Jacobson, but a long way behind time-wise. Simone Guido. That is Digikimi in front. The longer Guido battles with Digikimi, the more likely Mistro is going to catch him.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
Keep pushing, we might get him back.
Guido is going to get past him before the bus stop, it seems. Side by side, this will approach the bus stop. Digikimi slots back in behind. Knows he's got the corner here, but he's going to try and get it back at some point, I'm assuming. Through the bus stop they go. Simone looked like he was a little bit quicker through there, and Mistrom has a slow down penalty. Must have cut that bus stop too much. That could allow Jacobson through.
The guy behind's really new in. The gap's now 1.3 seconds. P4.
2 seconds of Digikimi. This is the line of 4 we're watching here. The battle for third place. Guido is now in control of it. Breaking away from Digikimi. Seems to be
The gap ahead is now 1.4 seconds.
Mistrom. It still says he has a slow down penalty, and in fact he has just served it there. But he has relinquished the position to Jacobson. Petter doesn't battle too much with Jacobson. Lets him go. Let's see if Petter, I think he still might be serving that slow down ever so slightly.
Track limits.
Is
Car right. Clear right.
trying to get rid of the rest of that penalty. He's got more ground to make up now. Digikimi lost, I missed that, don't know how, but Digikimi has lost 4th place, sorry, to Jacobson. Jacobson has found himself 2 positions in 1 lap here. That rarely happens in endurance. You're about 3/4 of the way through. Now Jacobson, despite the drive-through penalty, is only about 6 seconds down the road from Simone Guido. There he is, just beyond the standings there. But 6 seconds.
Blue flag. P5.
Will Jacobson do it? Simone Guido waving the flag for Italy. As Davide Castello was meant to be earlier on, but an unfortunate disconnection. Simone waving the flag for RRC and Italy at the moment. Can he hang on to 3rd place ahead of Jacobson? There's only 5 seconds between them after that lap. Guido did lap. Time the lap quicker by 4/10.
The gap to Jacobson ahead is increasing. It's now 2.8 seconds.
34 seconds behind him. He's no longer catching him. The last lap was quicker. Well, actually, we'll find out on this lap. It was Mark Heyman's 3.9. It was an invalid lap for that time. Mark Heyman lost this race. It looked like a terrible start, but then luck favoured him within 1 corner. Back into the lead, controlled it from then on. He did look under some threat from Davide Castello.
On your left. Clear left.
Could have caught him. But still, it's been
The car behind is really new in. The gap is now 2.9.
and likewise,
Yellow flag sector 3.
bad first lap, and he's had to pick away at P2 151. He's got himself into a landing lead here.
That lap was at 135.47. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
2.5 seconds to finish. Dropping away from Jacobson and Guido. Jacobson within 4 seconds now of Guido. He is lapping quicker. By about half a second per lap. Mistrom has got the orange car in front, well, the orange and white car in front to handle down. He can do it, he's within 2 seconds. We're looking to see if Digikimi can wrap up at 3rd place in this race today. It comes to be
is a second off the pace.
Lewis Walker, unfortunately for him, was trying to map down Melvin Garland some time ago.
The gap behind is now 1.4 seconds. Coming up on a slower class car.
Pit lane penalty will have for him in progress now. He'll probably be currently fine on fuel. That's when he pitted. Timed it was 25 minutes earlier. Technically do. This battle. Fifth place still. It's not quite like Jefferson just yet. It's still getting closer and closer. Dirty air in front of DigiKimi Hill. And Nishram's got momentum. Reel him in.
On your right. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
To the inside to get past Levente. That is Nishram. Really close now behind him. What is DigiKimi doing? Is he going to overtake Levente?
Green flag sector 3.
By Levente there, that helps DigiKimi. Was that done on purpose by DigiKimi to hold up better? Bit of craftsmanship. If it was the case.
That last lap was at 135.78.
He's got to say DigiKimi there. These guys are not going to risk overtaking other category drivers. Risk. Too much risk. As he gets closer again to DigiKimi. About third guy, though, when Jacobson just went on there. See on timing. It's within 2 seconds.
Don't let this guy distract you.
But it's not quite there yet. Better getting really close to DigiKimi here. Fourth place is looking.
The gap behind is now 0.9.
He's dropped a lot of time from Jacobson due to that slowdown penalty. Went very wide there. DigiKimi managed to get through that corner miles quicker.
P5.
Overall pace, Nishram's going to catch DigiKimi eventually. He is much quicker down the straights than DigiKimi. Most drivers have been. That's what's letting DigiKimi down, it seems, at the moment, is straight line speed. Nishram gets an early break into the bus stop. It looked a bit out of shape there. To evade a spin on the fourth kink on the bus stop.
On your right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Fifth place to the outside. It'll be an outside braking going into turn 1. Late on the brakes now. Oh, it's very close between them two, but DigiKimi gets it back in front slightly. Nishram broke a little bit too late and looked like he was going to turn in on DigiKimi. DigiKimi maintains the position there. Good driving from him there. Good driving from the pair of them. Not to take the chair out.
Sector 3 is yellow.
Gap up front. Third and fourth. Within a second now. Look at that. This could happen on a straight here. We'll come back to DigiKimi very soon, but here goes Jacobson. This could be done through draft. Sweden charging for positions. This is the battle for third. This could establish who gets third in this race. How long will these two battle for? Jacobson gets too close to Guido, has to evade. Guido gets a better exit. Something's happened to DigiKimi. DigiKimi has disappeared from my screen. Another disconnection, I think. What's going on today? Well, I don't believe that. DigiKimi driving such a great race ended at this point due to technical difficulties. Peter Nystrom getting that move rather easily by the looks of it. I have to feel for DigiKimi there, who's driving